You are not visible, by the way.
Really, as far as my introduction is concerned, so let me give you a brief about myself. That I like myself, Satyam Sharma, and well, basically I'm from Himachal Pradesh, but for the time being, I'm here residing at Chandigarh.
Okay.
And I have done my graduation in tourism in tour and travel management, and for the time being I'm working as a travel consultant, and at the same time I do teach student like you, since you are teaching like NGO kids, doing a sort of a like activist, activist work. So I'm not that kind, but I do teach students as well, on and off, whenever I do feel I am really having plenty of time at the weekend. So I go nearby schools somewhere around nearby locality. I do teach students there. Apart from this, I do teach online as well.
It means you go to school for teaching. Like which type of school you go for teaching?
It's a public school, government school,
Government schools. And
government public school.
for that, for teaching, you have to take permission from the authority, and you just go there and start teaching.
No, actually, I already taken the authority from the even principal consent, and they said that okay, it's fine. Like once, we have the break, like recess period, like which goes very long. So if you wish, so if you wanted to add something valuable in the life of students apart from us, so yeah, most welcome. You can do it. So there are lots of NGOs. They go actually they go nearby NGOs as well, and
Okay, great, great. And which subject do you teach?
nothing much, but like everything, since they are not very much grown up, so we are good enough in order to give the basic ideas of mathematics, science, environment, or English. Basically, we do teach about environment and like environment and English only.
Want to interact with the kids, like students, and you just teach like a teacher, or you just teach in a different way, because if the student get more interest to learn.
Yeah, actually, generally, what happens that what all we required from the student is just a keen, like nothing. Basically, we required nothing, just a attention, like whatever we are speaking. Generally, what happens with the olden days, there is a sort of a picture comes up, like you must have experienced that whenever there is a teacher of a mathematics or science or chemistry. So we feel something like we feel haunted, like slightly we feel that okay, teacher, it means now lots of responsibilities, we have to give the respect, we have to be in a discipline, and from there onwards, like a sort of a distance start creating, I cannot misbehave this or that. So like, but
Yeah.
the moment we go there, we just go very friendly, like very frankly we connect, and then we tell them that how things are working. Indeed we should respect teachers, right? But at the same times we have to be very much free, confident, so we can grab the things the way teacher intended to deliver to us. So that's why it's just be free, normal, and just grab what the information we are giving to you and
You just try to make their friend actually. You teach like them. Okay, great.
yeah.
Actually, it's a great Satyam. And apart from teaching student, what do you do?
Well, I done my graduation in tourism, so I'm working as a travel consultant.
Are you enjoying your job?
Just that's the only option I have. Because the
Uh,
decision was taken by me, and every department, every job have some sort of departments, and every job departments have their boon or bane. So no, I'm fine. I'm fine with my
now,
please.
so, where did you get about me? Like you watched my videos, or from where did you get about me?
Actually, the thing was that I started teaching English recently. And slowly and
Okay.
steadily, I got to know about the English, how it's booming, the market, like India can be the biggest market. And like people really, I mean, learning, like earlier there was the fear, a concrete fear that the village persons can't speak it. Like, and even if we go with some of the olden proverbs, so our national father said that English can be the barrier for developing country. I mean, English can be the barrier for Indians. The videos there are actually I've been also teaching on online platform. There's an online platform I joined. Yes, so I'm yes, so I'm teaching over there, and apart from this, I seen there are lots of people, and especially the homemakers, women, feminism. Yes. So I really support that because why? Because like, see, boy can do anything. Even they can go outside, and they have lots of options comparatively women, right? And the women should understand what the tool or opportunity they have with English. They can really fulfill their all desires. They can do something extraordinary. So I was looking for something really prominent personalities, and you were one of them, and I found you.
After connecting to you, maybe I learned so much things from you.
Even you can see the name of the YouTube is Easy Advanced English. So basically, the my initiative is to teach
I have
advanced English in a more easier way. I mean, just as we spoken the Hindi, like as
Mhm.
like our native, in a very, like we speak Hindi in a like with too much feel, with too much flow. So that what indeed, like I see people, they do speak formal English, they do copy the English, but still, like they give too much importance to English. And just I want you to say that don't give too much importance to English. Is just a language, just learn it, and afterwards just start contributing to the people's life, or maybe learn something new, valuable. Just English is a language, and so and it should not take more than 1 year, 2 years. Just learn in within a month, and it's possible. Yeah.
What is the technique? Which type of technique are you following? Are you like which technique you teach your student through this? Anybody can learn English. Can actually learning is not a tough. Actually, speaking in more tough. English speaking is more tough. Learning maybe 2.5 months you can learn English. Isn't it?
Yeah, indeed. Why not? You can understand the mechanism of English in just 1 week. That how it works. Like, yeah, same as Hindi. Because we know. See, we have been speaking Hindi very much precisely, because we don't speak any unnecessary word in Hindi, right? Whenever we speak Hindi, na, it carries lots of sense, lots of emotion, lots of things. A single word makes lots of sense. But with English, we speak lots of unnecessary words, which doesn't make any sense. And sometimes we evaluate ourselves that, hey, what did I speak just moment before?
I believe that actually. What so actually, there is no need to learn the so much tough words which is we can't use in our daily conversation. I think I also feel that there is no need to so more advanced to use in our conversation, because if we talk in Hindi at that time we don't use the tough Hindi words. So what is the need of the English tough words? I also believe in it.
Yeah, see, just connect with the feel with this language. I mean, just connect your feel with this language. What you want to feel, how you want to feel, and how you want to deliver. So just search out for those vocabularies and those words only, right? There are some of the, indeed there were a sort of stereotype, I would say. Mindset was going, like, earlier there was a sort of, like, I mean, people do speak some of the fancy vocabularies, right? It's fine, but we should speak only when we feel for that vocabulary only. And if you are just saying that vocabulary just in order to maybe I don't know why people use, but we should use when we feel exactly.
To improve my spoken English. So, which kind of technique should I follow?
Okay, techniques. So technique. Actually, I have been following lots of techniques. To be honestly, lots of techniques. I followed, and then I came, like, generally what is with me that I read book. I
Okay.
read book. Yes, yes. Actually, this is why, because earlier I was watching others. I was well with the academic vocabularies, but still I was lacking with the vocabulary. What exactly I wanted to translate with Hindi. With Hindi, like I'm very flawless. I can say whatever I feel. So right, but like with Hindi, but with English, I was not like finding that sense, that vocabulary. So then I started reading the books which
Okay.
really carries a lot of sense or emotion. So just in order to check myself that is I'm able to, like, am I able to connect or relate with the emotion of the book or not, like, because there is a story. And generally what happens when we read the story now, so sometimes we assume ourselves as well, right? Sometimes we assume ourselves as, okay, I am in that character, I am a superhero, or maybe I'm the girl who is going to hunt some animals in the jungle. So sometimes we assume ourselves, and when we assume now, so we start countering question to ourselves. Okay, really, do I think like that? Really, do I speak like that? Really, like, if that would be possible, so I would speak really in that situation. So I just started constructing this or that, like, it's really deep down, but once you get addicted of reading or just assuming yourself instead of the character, you get your
Okay.
vocabularies, you get your English, you get your feel, you get everything.
Hindi, English, and Haryanvi.
Haryanvi. I believe if you would not speak Haryanvi for 5 years, till the sixth year you would be able to speak, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's all about the importance of emotion and the feel, because you lived your life with
Yeah.
Haryanvi language, because you lived your life with Hindi language. So that what you have to live your life with English language. Once you start living, like, assuming yourself with the character, okay, this happened to me and I'm this. So there is the only way to live the life. That, see, obviously we don't have environment, so we can't live practically, so we have to live virtually. And for virtually, just go with the book. Once we go with the book or the magazine or something, or just maybe watching the one YouTube video only, because, like, following one YouTube channel only. Why? It makes lots of sense, because if you are following only one YouTube channel now, which really
Okay.
contributes a lot for you, so you start connecting not with informatively, but you start connecting with emotionally as well. Okay, look at this guy, his teaching is that way, I really like the way he speak. So everything is connecting with your memory of information, and then you will never forget, never ever. It's not possible. If you will focus on English, you will not learn English. If you will focus on environment of English, then you learn English automatically.
That well, it is very true. And what do you think? How much time will take to become a fluent in English in Europe?
If you are considering a target now, want to become a fluent, then it might scare you. Why? Because now you are challenging yourself, you are fixing already a target. I want to achieve this, and so you might feel scared, or you might feel that, oh, whether I will achieve by doing this exercise, whether I will achieve this target or not. So your mind is always conflicting, if I'm doing the right practice or not, if the tutor is right or not, did I subscribe the right channel or not. It's constantly conflicting. Why? Because you already set the target. So don't set the target, just go with the flow.
Okay, just go with the flow. Just you just comfortable converse, like deliver your thoughts. You
Yes,
just
be super comfortable, because see, the same as like Hindi or English. Whenever you feel to talk, then only you talk, right? There is no compulsion to learn Hindi or Haryanavi. Why? Because that was the part of your life. Anyhow, you know that one day I will be perfect with this. Why? Because that was the need. That language was need for you. Because if you will not speak Hindi or Haryana, so how would you ask for the water, for the food? How would you like converse with the people outside? So don't take English as a target. Just make it as the part of your life. Just 10 minute, 30 minute a random chit chat with anyone about any topic. And generally, you know what happens, like, like, see, as we connected here for the English, so even this conversation is not like, it's good for you in order to give you the insights and some tips about English, but still it's not good. Why? Because we are still focusing and constantly judging each other on the basis of English only. but it's not going to work out. We have to, like, since the moment we connected, so as we started talking about the NGO, so when we talk about the day to day routines, what we did and how people think about the NGO, are the NGO really working or not, so when we went into the debate or discussion, or maybe with our personal experience, that how personally I do feel when I teach to students, so students steadily it start making your memory, because you feel in that way. And it starts making your vocabulary, your pronunciation, everything, then likewise connect with you.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.